Right, here we go then. I wanted to do a little video on choosing your contractor. Now, it can seem like a bit of a biased video. Obviously, we are building contractors, so we would always say use us. However, some of you know that I've got an interest in an architectural company. That architectural company does 300 jobs a year. I've now written our diary for 2026, and with work that we've already got in, I've got 12 start dates to take me till Christmas 2026. 12. So I can't build everything we draw. So our architects have got a pool of contractors that are all different. They're not all like the business that I run. Some are smaller, some are medium sized, some are one-man bands. And that's what we've got to think about. What do you want out of your contractor? You know, we are end-to-end contractor. I've been going 18 years limited, 20 years plus as a builder. And we provide a service that can't be touched in the small extension market. However, that service can seem premium because obviously we have to charge for our setup and our general business within our rates. So if you was pitching me against somebody that's just, you know, a father and son with a labourer sort of thing, they're probably going to be look on the face of it a lot cheaper. However, we obviously never started a job that we didn't finish, and we provide what we think is a very good experience. We're on top of all our costs throughout the project. We don't leave things to the end of the project and then work on final accounts. We deal with things as they come, good and bad. So if there's something that needs dealing with, we'll bring that to the table straight away. If you're not happy or you got a question, you can ring the office, answer straight away. You can call me. I put my own personal mobile on all of my paperwork, literature and contracts. You call me anytime. If I got an unhappy customer and you call me, I'm going to be shaking up some people to get things back in the right place. And that's just something that we offer. You know, it's a standard service for us. So if your project is all budget, and you are going to go with just making sure it gets built and not really necessarily wanting a service that we offer, I'm not for everybody. But on the flip side, if you want somebody who's going to be all over your project from day one, that's got a pool of 40 plus subbies and 20 staff, 18 vans, and a very, very good reputation, then obviously I'm going to say call us. At the same time, if you want to just sub out parts of your extension, you want to sub out just the shell, the superstructure, then there's a lot smaller contractors that don't necessarily want to do the end-to-end service. We will take things down to floor tiles, carpets, grass, flowers in the garden, but not everybody wants that service. So how you choose your contractor should not just be on the money. You need to have a look at how people are quoting. Have they included for everything? Look at all your provisional sums, make sure that they're equal. And if I'm a provisional sum for steels that I've said in one of my videos of 4, 5, 6,000 and somebody else's 4, 5, 600, our bottom line figure is going to look incorrect. You need to be bringing their 5, 600 up to the same as mine to try and just compare them two quotes. And then real dig into each one of them quotes. And it's also going to be on who you get on with. You might meet me and feel that we get on very well. You might meet somebody else and you might think, oh, this is the company for me. Don't do it just on price. Yeah, the amount of jobs around Gloucestershire that we have lost due to price, and then we see jobs unfinished, because they literally just went for the bottom line. And we charge the right money for the right service. And people that choose my company, choose me, choose my team, never a regret. You just put the money aside for a minute and just look at solely of the business that we operate, and you won't find a job that we haven't finished. Never been bust, never been insolvent, never changed my mobile phone number, never changed our landline number, never changed anything. You can call me on the same number now as I did 20 years ago. And there's something to be said about that. I'm not saying that there are not other capable contractors out there. There are. We've got a few of them on our books on the architect side. And sometimes you'll catch a good builder when he's a little bit quiet, might do you a deal just because you caught him at the same time, that same contractor might get busy and they don't want to take on no extra staff because the trades just aren't out there. So we're protecting our team and we're trying to make sure that the workload is consistent with what our team can provide. So we don't want to be too busy where we haven't got enough guys to go around, but we don't want to be too quiet neither. So make sure you do your homework. Again, all of making sure that these jobs go right is all about your own homework. So I've done videos on provisional sums, on electrics, plumbing, contracts, schedules, choosing your contractor. The more detail you dive into, the more and more likely your job's going to go right. So just make sure you do your homework.